Hello, wonderful traders. Dadas here, speaking to you from the Dadas trading room on the Discord server, where I stream my all my trading day live. Usually from I am in Poland, so this is like Central European time. So this is I usually stream live from around 11 o'clock in the morning, 10, 11, depends on when I get up, and I stream my screen directly live until about 10 p.m. So that's 2200 hours here in Europe. So for today's daily recap, I was pretty busy working on my indicator. Well, that's an indicator that I've already, let's say, it's an indicator based on the idea of the DSWS. I've had this indicator for a long time now, well, at least since 2016, or perhaps a little bit earlier. So at least 5 years now, but it was a part of a much complicated set of different indicators compiled into one indicator. So I decided to remake it today to make it more adjustable and make it as a separate tool. So I created this tool which basically works in this way right now, that of course it's an on-click tool. It works on a specified time frame, or it can work on every time frame, and the idea is to click on a specific candle, right? It always looks for the highest high or lowest low of the last three candles. So you can click on let's say about you should click in the direction. So if you click on a bullish candle, the direction will be bullish. If you click on a bearish candle, the direction will be bearish, right? So basically that's the way you work with it. And then you also can use the option of adjusting it during the day. So let's say that this was the initial click, right? Then as the market develops, we can move the line, so to find new resistance or support levels, right? And then or perhaps like this, right? Because this basically was the first resistance level, that this one was a support level and was broken, and we see this one. Now the price overshot this level, didn't exactly go to the next level. I mean, and then it turned around. So basically this is basically the beginning of the Frankfurt and London sessions around here. So I was looking for a high during the you can see that the market was going down since yesterday, right? Because these are the daily separators. So you can see that. So this is how you work with it. Of course, you can work with it. I work with it in this way, that I make my basic measurements or initial measurements on the M15, and then as the market starts developing and starts making new breakouts and new, let's say, supports or resistances, in this case a breakout, right? The first breakout around here, support, another breakout, support, another breakout, support. And I also go down to the M5, and I try to adjust the market as it goes on, right, to the M5 candles. But if we measure it right, you see, like this situation here was okay, but like when we are at this situation right here, then we should move this down like this, so that the let's say the highest close of this in this context. Well, in order to get with a tool like this, in order to get a precision measurement, you should have a mouse with adjustable DPI, and then you can you can lower the DPI and then adjust it to the specific situation in a specific moment, right? So yeah. So for example, like this, and of course then the mouse moves slowly, so then I have to click to my normal way of using it, right? So yeah, so basically, you see this is the highest close, right? And on this movement there was a retest, there was a breakout, there was another movement where it found resistance, there was a pullback again, it found this support, went back up. So basically for the next move we should click our mouse to get the correct DPI and adjust our here, right, this line to this level, and then we're getting the next level, sort of. Yeah, so this is basically how we are the idea of this indicator and how to work with this indicator. Now this indicator gets I got one more gets well, I have a reader. I mean, I could put that indicator directly on this chart, but there is an idea why I'm using this indicator on a separate chart and I'm using a reader, because, well, first of all, it's about the clicking. I have other clicking instruments here, right? So, for example, if I want to make the trade, then for example, I can click on my Dada's trade ruler, which cooperates with this expert advisor to make transactions, right? So basically that's the way to do it. So, or like this, yeah, that's also possible. Anyway, so I'm interested in the level, in the breaking of this level and the retest of this level, right? So that's why the idea of using this indicator in this way. And also this indicator, in order to work correctly, it works not on ticks but on timer, which means that it additionally, if I already have a lot of indicators here that are working, then this specific chart would have been overloaded with the working indicators. Now that's why I'm using it on a separate chart, on which practically this chart is used also for generating the Renko offline charts. So you see that also I can apply the reader, and then the reader also reads the zones to the Renko charts. Okay, now so we can already see the market. Let's see what I didn't do a lot of trading today, but it went like this. You see, I was on the market earlier today than usual, and I made a mistake right here, actually, because I failed to measure the market correctly, and or I perhaps even didn't measure the market at all. I just figured out, okay, the price is moving down, so let's go get in. Well, but it I kind of realized that I was at a some kind of a strange level, that the market wasn't didn't have any power to go down right here. So I decided to quickly get out of this trade. Well, basically the market did go in this direction later on, but that it would have been a pretty stressful situation. And basically, if I had to put my stop loss right there, then it would have been taken out. So not a good idea. Yeah. Now this trade right here was a much better trade, and of course it wasn't under this measurement. It was under a different measurement, because at that time the market wasn't going up, so I didn't have any reasons to do this measurement. I had a reason to do this measurement, because this measurement was exactly according to the trend in that situation, right? So the price was trending down. I was I don't know if I was actually doing this adjusting properly in that time, but I should have been doing the adjusting properly. So let's look at the this one. Let's refresh. Yeah, so this wasn't actually proper, but it was something like this, right? So the proper situation right here. So that's why it's always good to take a look at one chart, take a look at the other chart. So basically, you see the proper situation would have been like this right there, yeah, just right there. So we have a trend, a pullback. We have now the support zone that becomes the resistance zone. So you see, it comes the resistance zone practically somewhere around here. That would have been the proper context of taking the trade. So let's refresh this here. Yeah, and this was basically what I was about here. I was more or less about trying to go from this level to this level, but I trailed my stop over there, and the price started coming back too quickly to my stop, so I got out of it. I was pretty satisfied with this trade, and like I said, later on I was still working on this indicator and studying it a little bit. Its usage, because basically, like I said, the idea and the invention of this indicator was 4 or 5 years ago, but I don't even know if I was able to use it properly in that time. So we often have such situations, especially me myself. I have ideas that are sort of before my own time, I would say. So I have an idea, I code it, and I don't really know how to use it, right? That often happens. That really often happens. But later on, when I study it more closely, then I get the idea, and I get ideas how to actually make good use of it. Right, so I was kind of following this until I saw this situation. Well, the first hint was already right here that the market could be turning around, but then it made another plunge, and then in the situation when I already saw two two bullish candles right there, then I started measuring this one. But of course, in the beginning, you can't measure because I mean, at least at this kind of price action, when the price moved systematically up without any pullbacks, well, we don't know the proper levels because we don't have anything to go by yet, right? But as soon as we see a pullback, let's refresh this here. Yeah, but I want it to be there. As soon as we see some kind of price action, some kind of pullbacks, we can then adjust. For example, right here, we can adjust this level, right, where this is a certain, let's say, a certain resistance. Well, it wasn't really resistance, but yeah, it's a resistance level that became support, and now, I mean, it got broken out. Then the price comes back, and then we can trade this context. But then again, when the price is at this level, then I gotta do something like this. So I gotta lower this down to this level, because now I'm getting a new breakout level, and this is a breakout level. It goes up to the resistance, it goes down right here, right? So now we are at this level. So then we observe the price right here, and the price goes, we go with the price. Now the next level, obviously we have to lower this down to this level, right? And this is the next level of breakout. Well, you see the price now we are concentrating on this level. So either the price, if the price breaks out in the upwards direction, then we have a pullback and we go. So we go either from this one, yeah, we go from this one up. So yeah, we have to change the time frames. I mean, change the charts. Yeah, so then we should go from this one upwards, right? But after breakout and retest. So that's why you see my mistake here. My mistake here was because I made a bad measurement, and I was tempted to go long too quickly, simply too quickly. Now, if I had, I was tempted to go long too quickly, but then I realized that today the ATR was pretty big. I mean, it was like it was pretty much over 50 pips at certain points. So also at this point, so I figured out, or maybe at this point it was about 40 pips, but still a pretty big volatility. So I thought to myself, oh yeah, I made a mistake, but the price should be going up. Well, I didn't want to mess around with this price anymore because it was pretty late. So I actually clicked to close at profit, but it closed at a very minimum loss. Well, only 23 cents. Only 23 cents. So basically, I had a pretty good day financially. So I'm now recovering back from that $300 loss that I made right there. I mean, that's a loss of the money that I had previously made. But anyway, so like in 2 days, I've recovered quite a lot. So hopefully we're gonna be soon on the right track again. Back to base and on the right track again. Yeah. So this is our new old tool right now with a new functionality. If anyone would be interested in getting tools like these from me, from the MetaTrader 4 platform, then you are sincerely invited to Discord, to my Discord, to the Dada's trading room on Discord. The link is below in the description, and there I have a little channel called Dada's Tool Shop, where from time to time I post a video. At this moment there is a video about this tool only in Polish. If anybody would be interested, please request and I will make a video in English. Well, not today because it's already late. It's 20 past 11 p.m. So you know, this is only the time to make the daily recap video. Yeah, but you can also become my patron on patreon.com. The link is also below in the description. If you become my patron at the level of $17 per month, you will be granted the VIP role on my Dada's trading room, and then after 1, 2, 3 months, perhaps about 3-4 months, you'll be able to ask me simply for an indicator like this, and you'll get it without any extra charges or any extra costs, just because you are my patron and you are a VIP. So that's the way it works. Otherwise, if you don't want to become my patron, then well, please ask me and I will price you and I will send you this indicator or any other indicator because you know I really have a big library of indicators, and sometimes people ask me if I have something like this, and I said sure, why not. Yeah, but of course I'm not gonna give them out for free. I think that's obvious. But I mean, if you are my patron, then of course you can get it for free. Okay, so please please subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the notification bell, because I make these videos every day. I also make a long video for my VIPs on Saturday, and I make another long video on Sunday for other people to watch. You can find those videos on my Discord in the Dada's trading room, or on my YouTube channel, of course. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks a lot. I hope you're keeping well, and see you tomorrow. Bye.